Here we are in the Snake Pit in Moncton, New Brunswick for the start of the IFHL finals between the Wichita Whirlwinds and the Moncton Cobras. Carey Price will get the start for Wichita. Him and his Whirlwinds have only lost one game so far in these playoffs. They come into this one with a 7-game win streak. Corey Schneider at the other end, the only goaltender in these playoffs with a shutout. He has 2 of them to his name. After a fantastic Game 6 against Scarborough, he'll look to keep that momentum going into this final series between the Moncton Cobras and the Wichita Whirlwinds. Here we go. And around behind the net, Vladimir Tarasenko. He's pinned to the wall there by Ryan O'Reilly. As Weber comes in for help, he'll dig it out, and the Whirlwinds will get it up ice. Here comes Brad Marchand. He leads the playoffs out of all teams in points. Over to Weber. Back to Marchand. Now for Pietrangelo at the point. Works it back in for Marchand, trying to find a way to the net. Good stick there. Poked that away. That was David Pasternak. Now back the other end. It's Ryan O'Reilly to Pasternak. Back to O'Reilly. To the point. Sagan's back there. Pasternak still can't find a shot. Carlson coming back to the point. To Vlasic. That shot deflected in front, but doesn't get to the net. Now back the other way. Marchand up to Tarasenko. Tarasenko to the corner. Spins back to the point. Weber. Now Johansson's pushed off the puck by Erik Karlsson, and he'll bring it up ice. Here comes the captain of the Cobras, Erik Karlsson. Tried to flick it in, but couldn't get past the defender there. That was Pietrangelo who stepped up on him. Now Johnny Gaudreau back the other way. Gaudreau went for a toe drag. Lost the puck. Big hit at center ice. A huge shot there, and back in come the Whirlwinds. Taking the shot. Good stop by Corey Schneider, who will hang on. A quick way to start this game. Chances at both ends. A big hit at center ice as well. And it hasn't taken long for the top 2 seeded teams in the league through the regular season to start off this playoff final. This championship final. Now at the point. Gonna work it into the corner. Gets double teamed there by Barkov and Bufflin, and they'll get it out. All the way up ice across center in the attacking zone comes Jaden Schwartz. Schwartz for Barkov. Takes the shot. Good glove by Price, and he'll freeze it. Face off inside the Wichita zone. It'll be Ryan Kessler and Jake Gensel on the draw. Kessler wins it cleanly to the point. Duncan Keith for Bufflin. In for Stone. Centers it. Saad doesn't take the shot. Works it back to the point. Keith to the side for Kessler. He can't shoot. That one gets knocked into the corner. Giveaway in front. Kessler chance and a great stop by Price. Alexander Sasha Barkov leads the Moncton Cobras in points, coming into this one just 1 point behind the playoff leader, Brad Marchand. Gensel and Kessler again. This time Gensel pushes forward but can't get it out of the zone. Stone keeps it in. Stone takes the shot. Good stop there by Price. The rebound's bouncing around in front. Good stick there by Saad to get it free. But Price stays in front of it and makes the save. Good work by Mark Stone there to create a giveaway inside the blue line. Got a good shot on Price. And Brandon Saad was right there in front. Gets a stick on this and knocks it loose, but can't get it towards the net. Backlund comes out, wins the draw cleanly. John Carlson for Zdeno Chara. Now in for Perry. Perry gets pushed off the puck. He still keeps it though, and now flicks it in behind the net. Alex Steen to the point. Chara. Now John Carlson for Chara. Again Carlson trying to find a way to the net. Backlund at the side. Chara for Perry. In for Backlund. Coming in with a shot. And that one's blockered away by Price. Backlund still has it. For Alex Steen. He spins back to the point. Cycles it in. Now Backlund for Carlson. Chara. Great passing play here on the cycle by Moncton. All kinds of pressure by this fourth line. Big shot by Carlson. Rebound for Perry, and he scores. Corey Perry opens the scoring. It's 1-0 Cobras. What a shift by the Moncton fourth line. And it ends with a goal by Corey Perry. A big point shot taken by John Carlson. Ends up hitting off the foot of Perry. Price bites hard for the initial shot. And as the puck stops dead on the skate of Perry, he's able to find it and shovel it towards the open net. And the Moncton Cobras get the first goal of this championship final. Now the Getzlaf line out there for Moncton to try to keep the ball rolling here. Getzlaf sends it across, looking for Schwartz, and that pass gets knocked away. Now coming back the other end is Milan Lucic. Lucic spins back, tries to send it in. Good stick there by Dustin Bufflin, and he'll get it out. Muzzin trying to send it back in. They get turned back. Now they'll have to regroup. Here comes Jordan Eberle now. Eberle to the corner, poked off the puck. Gets it back. Lucic to the front. Larkin can't shoot. Now at the side, Eberle. Back to Muzzin. Working it into the corner again. Eberle. Good steal there by Getzlaf. And they'll get it out. Here comes Barkov. Drops it back for Getzlaf. Getzlaf takes the shot. That one just goes wide. Might have got a little piece of the post. Pass that was meant for the point comes all the way back down. And Schneider will have to leave it there. Forced to regroup from their own end now. Ryan Getzlaf brings it up. Getzlaf heads towards the corner. Spins back to the point. Dustin Bufflin. Tried to work it in. Good stick there by the defender at the side, but broke that up, but they'll keep it alive. Now sending it in behind the net. Race for it back there. And Wichita will come out with it. Weber just decided to play that back to Price. There was all kinds of pressure on him. And at the end of a long shift, they'll just get the freeze and a change of players. Tyler Sagan, Ryan Johansson on this draw. Sagan wins it cleanly to the point. Carlson, great steal though by Johnny Gaudreau, and he'll get some room. Gaudreau coming in. Breakaway chance for Gaudreau. Good stick from behind by Vlasic. Broke it up before he could get the shot. Now Gaudreau works it back to the point. Letty, big shot. Great block, Pasternak. Still keeping it in though. Now Evgeny Malkin to the corner. Jams it in front of the net. Chance for Tarasenko. Good stop there by Schneider. And behind the net, Sagan pushed off the puck by Malkin, but he gets it back and sends it up ice. O'Reilly on his off wing. He just flips it in. Pasternak will come in for that one at the other side. Pasternak leads it back to the point. Chara. Now O'Reilly to the front for Sagan. Big chance there. Stopped by Price. Sprawling in his crease there was Price, and he kept that out. A great chance for Pasternak. Now back the other way. Big chance there by Brody. And that one's kicked aside as well. Now Stone in with a shot. That one's blocked. Just goes wide of the net. Price was way down, looking to make the save on the first shot. End-to-end action here. It's Evgeny Malkin tried to feed it in for Tarasenko, but Chara broke that up. And they'll send it back the other way. Ryan O'Reilly at the end of a long shift sends it back to the point. Carlson. Chara, big shot. That one's wide. Puck bounces around in front, and Stone had a chance, but that one gets deflected wide as well. Now Wayne Simmons up. Simmons cutting in, gets turned back there by O'Reilly. Sends it back to Johansson, working it in for Gaudreau with a chance. But the pass was just knocked off stride a bit. That Gaudreau couldn't take the one-timer. Now Kessler in. Ryan Kessler drops it back. John Carlson for O'Reilly, takes the shot, and he scores. Ryan O'Reilly picks the corner on Price, and it's 2-0 Cobras. A lengthy shift for Ryan O'Reilly. The rest of his line was gone, but he was still on the ice. He gets a great feed right there from John Carlson. Picks the blocker corner on Price. And the Cobras have a 2-goal lead in the first period.
Moncton goal scored by number 90, Ryan O'Reilly, assisted by number 70.
Perry will just dump it in. Steen's the first one on it. Gets knocked at the puck though by Ristolainen. Working it around behind the net. They'll try to find a way out of the zone. Okposo will just get out, but it's turned away at center. Carlson forced back towards his own zone. Great pass there back to Backlund. Backlund in front of the net. Big chance, and he scores. One-timer Alexander Steen. And it's 3-0 Cobras. The giveaway in the neutral zone by Kyle Okposo. A great pass by Erik Karlsson. And then Backlund finds Steen alone in the slot. Price comes diving out for this one, but not much chance there. A seeing eye shot on the one-timer by Alex Steen. And the Cobras have taken control of game number 1. Moncton's fourth line strikes again in this one. In their series against Scarborough, both fourth lines were dueling each other, and it seems Moncton's fourth has gotten some strength from that as they've come out and dominated game 1 so far. Okposo with a chance is knocked off the puck by Vlasic. Chance for Van Riemsdyk as well. And that one's turned away by Schneider. Gets left, up ice to Sasha Barkov. 2-on-1 here with Schwartz. Back to Barkov, takes the shot. Great save by Price, who hangs on. A chance at one end by the Whirlwinds. Ends up on a 2-on-1. Back towards their end, a give and go there by Barkov and Schwartz. But Barkov can't find the net. Price makes the save. And it'll stay a 3-goal game. Charging up ice now is Dylan Larkin. Larkin centering pass, he scores! Great effort there by Dylan Larkin. And Lucic jumps up, finds himself alone in the slot, and the Whirlwinds have found their way to the board. We talked about Moncton's fourth line earlier. Now it's the fourth line of the Whirlwinds getting them on the board. A great one-timer in the slot off a fantastic pass from Dylan Larkin. And Milan Lucic has shortened the lead to 2. Larkin's line will stay on the ice. Weber crosses center and dumps it in. Final minute of the first period. Working it up now. Sasha Barkov sends it back for Schwartz, jumping in. Takes the shot. The rebound was there for Kessler. He got a stick on it but couldn't get it to the net. Kessler may have had a wide open chance there, but just couldn't get the shot off. It's Alex Pietrangelo who was there in front, able to knock that off of Kessler's stick and might have saved a goal. Kessler wins that one cleanly. Bufflin tried to work it to the side for Stone, but it gets knocked off his stick. Bufflin works it in. Stone, Bufflin, one-timer shot, just goes wide, and that'll do it for the first period. A high-scoring first, to say the least. Moncton jumped out to a 3-0 lead with a goal by Milan Lucic at the end of the first. Brings Wichita back into this one. They're only down by 2 heading into the second period. There's that chance at the end of the first for Moncton to try to go up 4-1. Some great defensive effort there by Pietrangelo, knocked that away. As we see Moncton almost doubling up Wichita in shots there in the first. 13-7. They get 3 past Carey Price. And the Whirlwinds have some work to do to try to climb back to this one. We saw matchups all over the place in that first period, but to start the second, we're back to Sagan versus Malkin. And Malkin will win the draw to start the second. Marchand brings it into the net from Malkin. That one's just chipped wide. Great play there by Marchand to Malkin, but couldn't quite connect. Good takeaway there by Pietrangelo at his own blue line. But Moncton takes it back at center. Vlasic up to Pasternak. Pasternak for Sagan, couldn't get it up to him. And now it's coming back the other way. Here's a chance for Malkin. Malkin can't quite get around Vlasic, but he sends it to the net. And it misses everybody, and the Cobras will get their chance at it. Marchand does some work there on Carlson to break that up, and now they'll keep it in. Moncton gets it right back out now. And Pasternak to Sagan. Pasternak with the shot. There's the chance there, and Price knocked that one away. Pasternak still has it to the point. Vlasic walking in with a shot. Great save. The puck is in between Price's legs. It'll bring the pads together and keep it out. There's the chance for Marchand to Moncton that started this period. It looked like Schneider might have got a piece of it and sent it wide. There's the win there by the Cobras. Barkov's shot gets deflected. Great save there by Price. That hit his own man in front and changed directions in a hurry. Now back the other way, Wayne Simmons with a shot. That one's low. Good rebound chance by Gaudreau, but he was in a little too close. Couldn't get past Schneider. Now Barkov. Back up. Drops it back for Byfuglien. Byfuglien, big shot. That one's blocked. Ends up in the corner, Getzlaf. High slot area there for Barkov. Works it in now. Getzlaf again, looking to the front. Can't find a pass. He walks up in front himself. Works it to the point. Keith's shot. His glove down by Price, and he'll freeze it. Good win there by Kessler. Stone works it back to the point. Keith shot, big block. Great block there. I believe that was, yes it is, it's Kyle Okposo. Okposo gets pushed to the wall there by Keith, but it's pushed in for Brody jumping in. Centering past Van Riemsdyk. Letty now works it into the corner. Misses intended target, and Kessler got a chance to get it out. Just about gave that away, but Keith comes in and supports him. Give away this time at the blue line. Twice now Okposo keeps it in. Okposo to Letty. Now Brody works it in. Big one-timer chance for Okposo, and that was knocked away. Okposo works it all the way back to the point. Letty. Now Gensel for Brody. Off the board, trying to find a way to the net. Van Riemsdyk gets double-teamed and forced to send it in. Okposo stole that for a second, but Sod will come in, steal it back, and get it out. Now Brandon Sod. Crossing in, waiting for help. Now heads to the corner. Sends it for Kessler in front. That one's shot. And blockered away behind the net. Larkin up to Lucic, the goal scorer so far for the Whirlwinds. Lucic gets it back. Charges into the slot. Takes the shot. Good stop there by Schneider. Rebound chance for Lucic. Works it to the point. Big chance for Pietrangelo. And that one's kicked away and the rebound knocked away as well. Now Alex Steen. Steen takes the shot. Rebound is there. And Price keeps that out too. Now Larkin. Rink wide for Jordan Eberle. Eberle pinned to the boards there by Big Zdeno Chara. Comes back to the point. Weber. Pietrangelo. Chance in front for Larkin, and he scores. Dylan Larkin. And Wichita's fourth line strikes again. Dylan Larkin brings them within one. Fantastic pass there from the point by Alex Pietrangelo. And Larkin, who is coming in from his offside, ends up positioned perfectly on the forehand in the slot. And he beats Corey Schneider. Only Larkin's second of these playoffs, but it's a big one, as the Whirlwinds have shortened the gap now to one. Whirlwinds will get a chance to get it in deep here off the faceoff at center. But Carlson will quickly transition it up the other way. Backlund for Corey Perry. Perry shoots, great save. Rebound came out. Backlund's chasing it down to the point. Schwartz is there. In for Perry with a shot. And that one's gloved as well by Carey Price. Wichita's fourth line gets the goal to get him within one. Moncton's fourth line comes back the other way and just about restores their 2-goal lead. Not for the goaltending of Carey Price. Wichita controls the puck off the draw. Now they've drawn a penalty. There's the slash there. Jaden Schwartz got his stick in on the hands of Ristolainen. And the Whirlwinds now will have a power play to try to tie the game. Jaden Schwartz to the box for slashing. And a fantastic opportunity here for Wichita. Backlund pushes forward, wins the draw. Keith can't get it out, but there's a penalty quickly to Wichita. And just as fast as they got a power play, they'll give one up. We'll see what the call ends up being here. Gaudreau comes in, and I think he gets a slash or a hook. They're going to call it a slash. I think he got the stick up as Keith was coming in. He either caught Keith or caught Backlund off that face-off. And now we're right back to 4-on-4. Getzlaff with a chance. That one's gloved by Price, and he hangs on. So Wichita just about having a fantastic opportunity to get up and tie this game on the power play. Almost immediately take a penalty of their own. And now we'll be back to even strength at least. 4-on-4, and maybe almost more important than that, Moncton gets the face-off in Wichita's zone. Now Tarasenko will bring it in. Tarasenko can't get around Chara, but he keeps the puck. Now takes the shot. That one's just wide. And heads into the corner. Sagan can't get it out. Muzzin kept it in. Now John Carlson works it back up for Sagan. Now trying to find a way out. Goes rink wide to Chara, and they will get it out of the zone. Chara skating up. Chara centering pass. Great chance there for Pasternak, and a great save by Carey Price. Now back the other way. Brad Marchand. Marchand to the slot. Pass just goes past Ristolainen. Now Marchand covering at the point. Ristolainen comes back and takes his spot. Gets it in for Larkin. His pass back to the point was picked off by Tyler Sagan. Now Sagan for Pasternak. Back to Sagan. Takes the shot. That one's blocked. Kept in at the line by Byfuglien. Byfuglien. Vlasic. Big shot. That one deflected in front. Sagan with a chance, and that one blocked. A goal-saving block. As Price had left the net open. Now Sagan in the corner. Works out in front. Sagan dances to the net and he scores. Tyler Sagan. What a play out of the corner. And Sagan, who just about got one a second ago, gets one now. It's 4-2 Moncton. And what a move in front as well. The backhand to forehand deke. Absolutely fools Carey Price. He went for a poke check. And 9 out of 10 times when you miss the poke check as the goaltender, the puck ends up behind you. It does here in Moncton. Gets a 2-goal lead here in the second period. Barkov, rink wide for Kessler. Kessler spins it back to the point. Byfuglien. Byfuglien takes the shot. That one's gloved out of the air by Price, who makes the save. So for the Whirlwinds, they go from having a chance to have a power play. They take a penalty, and then Moncton scores on the ensuing 4-on-4. And gets their lead back to 2. Great chance there by Schwartz off the draw. And Price will freeze that one. Good win. Barkov with a chance. His shot doesn't get the net. Getzlaff's does. And Price will stop that one. Another face-off to the left of Price here. It'll be Getzlaff and Johansson. It's scrummed, and Gaudreau will come in and get it out of the zone. Simmons crosses into the attacking end now. Gaudreau sends it back into the corner for him. Gaudreau at the half wall. Walks into the slot. Great chance there by Gaudreau, and the rebound's there, but Schneider somehow keeps that one out. The offensive players for both teams have found themselves just walking into the slot in this one. Gaudreau does here. And Corey Schneider had to be sharp on that one. Moncton wins the draw, but Wichita wins the puck. Gaudreau came in and won the loss. Schwartz knocks the defender off the puck, though, and will carry it up ice. Schwartz coming in. Schwartz tried to work it past. Good play there from behind by Simmons. Knocked him off the puck. Now they'll get it up the other way. Here comes James Van Riemsdyk for Simmons. Back to Van Riemsdyk with a shot. Good save. And the rebound stays out as well. Johansson works it to the point. Gets it back. Now to the corner, Van Riemsdyk. Brody for Johansson in the slot. Has to spin away from Carlson. Chases everybody up high and sends it in. Two players missed it. It comes back and Brody keeps it in. Centering pass for Simmons is stopped by Schneider. The pass was blocked, but he just ended up teeing up Simmons. But Schneider made the save. Now Perry shot and he scores. Quickly back the other way, and it's Corey Perry picking up his second of the game. Alexander Steen, a great move to cut through to the center. And he ends up handing it off to Perry, who has his second of the game and second of these playoffs. Perry started and played most of the year on Moncton's second line, but has really struggled through these playoffs, finds himself demoted all the way down to the fourth. But he's got 2 in this game, and his team is up by 3. Face off Schramm, then Moncton will come out with it. Here comes Mark Stone. He's got Sod with him. Up to Sod, takes the shot. And that one's gloved by Price. Kessler wins that one. Bufflin works to the side. Now in front for Sod. To the point. Keith and Bufflin will go back and forth. Works it in now, Kessler. Keith. Pinned to the boards. Ends up digging it out, though. Stone with a chance in front. Good poke there by Price. But Stone got it right back. Now Sod for Kessler. Kessler in front, and he scores! Ryan Kessler. And it's 6-2. Another high-pressure shift from the Moncton Cobras results in a goal. And again, this time it's Ryan Kessler who found himself alone in the slot. Wichita really has to tighten up defensively here. That'll be it for Carey Price. Tuukka Rask will come in to finish the game. Price gave up 6 goals, and I believe it was about 25 shots. No way a team should be facing as many shots as Price has through these 2 periods, so can't really blame him too much in this one. As Sagan dances in. Shot from the point is stopped as well, as Tuukka Rask sees his first puck of the game. Marchand heads towards the corner. Drops it back to the point. That one's off a stick and will come out to center. Sent back in, final 30 seconds of the second period. Big hit there by Malkin on Pasternak, trying to wake his team up a bit here. Sagan will take a long shot. That one's stopped. The rebound comes right back to him. Sagan behind the net. Works it back to the point. Chara's big shot is blocked and just gets the Rask. It bounced off a couple players. As the Moncton Cobras really open up the game here in this second period. Wichita got within 1. Early in the second, they shortened the lead down to 3-2. But then Moncton gets 3 unanswered goals. They chase Carey Price from the game. And the Cobras will take a 4-goal lead in the end of the third period. .33 shots through 2 periods for Moncton, as the Whirlwinds defense has really let them down in this one. They really let a Price out there to dry, and he ends up giving up 6 goals. As we'll see Tuukka Rask finish off the rest of this game. We'll see if the Whirlwinds have a miracle in their back pocket as they look to come back from 6-2 in the third period. Wichita will control the draw at center to start the third period. Tarasenko comes in with a shot. Great save. The rebound is there. But it comes right back to Schneider, and he'll freeze it. Sagan wins the draw. Tarasenko goes in and gets the puck, though, and they'll keep it alive. Marchand for Tarasenko in the corner. Walks out in front, tried to flip one up to the corner, but just missed the net. Now Pasternak drops it back. Erik Karlsson sends it right wide for O'Reilly with a shot, and that one just goes wide. Now Tarasenko brings it back in for Marchand. Can't get around Karlsson. Still there in the slot, though. Marchand wins the battle and gets it back to the point. Now Moncton for Pietrangelo. Big shot. That one goes wide. Puck comes out in front. And Karlsson hands it back to Schneider, who will hang on. Getzlaf wins the draw in his own zone. And they'll get it up past center. Goudreau forces a turnover there, though, and now the Whirlwinds will come right back in. Simmons dumps it in. Keith will get back to it. And now the Cobras will come up. Barkov into the zone. Drops it back for Keith. Keith now Bufflin. In for Barkov. Trying to find a lane to the net now. Keith. Bufflin at the point will go back and forth. In for Schwartz. He can't get a shot, so they'll just play with it at the point again. Keith sends it in. Ends up back to him. All kinds of cycle happening here. Great deflection in front. Comes up for Barkov. And Rask makes the save. Schwartz take a bad angle shot. It hits the side of the net. That point shot there from Duncan Keith hit off a couple different things and ended up dangerously in front. Great chance there from Muzzin jumping in, but his shot goes wide. Goudreau for Ristolainen shot, and he scores! Rasmus Ristolainen with a cannon from the point. And the Whirlwinds are within 3 now. All kinds of traffic in front. A battle in the crease as well. And Ristolainen takes advantage of the crowd and just slaps this one top corner on Corey Schneider. That's Ristolainen's first of the playoffs. Gensel will bring it in. Now for Nick Leddy to Kyle Okposo. Okposo for Leddy. Takes the shot. That one stopped. The rebound is there. And Schneider will hand it off to Chara in behind the net. Chara's being pinned up there by Okposo. He'll kick it out for Ryan Kessler. Kessler looks to skate it out. Up to Saad. Now Mark Stone. Stone heads to the corner. Sends it around behind the net. Saad missed it, so it comes back to Everly. And he'll get it out. Jake Gensel cuts in, looking for Van Riemsdyk, who was up there, but that got picked off by Zdeno Chara. Now sent out to center. Nick Leddy spins around, brings it back in. Leddy charging towards the net. Great save there by Schneider. Puck is still loose. Everly got a stick on it for a second, but Schneider will scoop it up and hang on. Face-off scrummed inside the Moncton zone. Erik Karlsson will come up and skate it quickly up ice. Corey Perry has 2 goals already. Takes the shot. Good stop there by Rask, who hangs on. Backlund wins the draw cleanly to the point. Works it in for Steen. Now Vlasic comes in and picks that one back up. Steen will cover at the point. Carlson has it. Over for Steen. Steen's pushed off the puck there by Milan Lucic. Now he'll skate it up ice. Lucic in, 2-on-2 with Larkin. Lucic takes the shot, blocked, rebound, chance, Larkin scores! 2 chances by Lucic, the first blocked by a player, the second saved by Schneider, but the rebound comes out right to the stick of Dylan Larkin. And he has his second goal of the game. Don't count out Wichita yet, they're within 2. Three of Wichita's 4 goals coming from their fourth line, specifically from those 2 players. That's Larkin's second of the game. Lucic had one earlier. And unsurprisingly, that line will stay on the ice. Sending it around, comes back to the point, Weber. Now Eberle for Larkin. Pietrangelo now for Shea Weber. We'll just work it into the corner, centering pass. Goes across harmlessly, but Wichita will keep it in. They can feel the momentum swinging in their direction. They get some chance here. But that pass comes all the way around the boards and down the ice. Quickly back up, though, as Larkin will bring it in. His pass gets knocked off a stick. And Moncton will carry it back up. Ryan O'Reilly now. Spins back to the front for Pasternak. Couldn't get the shot. Now he does. That was stopped by Rask. O'Reilly comes in with a shot as well. And that one's turned aside by Tuukka Rask. Kessler wins the draw. Byfuglien gets to the point. Keith. Across for Byfuglien. Back to Keith. Big shot. That one, I think, will just deflect wide. Now Stone. Backhander towards the net. That one's stopped easily by Rask. And he'll hang on. Malkin comes in, pushes forward, and wins the draw with the help of Brad Marchand. Tarasenko over from Malkin. Malkin comes in with a shot. That one's gloved by Schneider, who will hang on. Little under 8 minutes left to go in the third. The Whirlwinds have cut down a 4-goal lead to 2 as they look to continue coming back. Moncton has dominated in the face-off so far, but Malkin wins that one. Brody pushed off the puck, keeps it alive though. Tarasenko tried to send it in, his pass get knocked away. Wichita still has the puck. Marchand, one-timer chance from Malkin, and that one just goes wide. Now Marchand for Leddy, big shot, deflects. Doesn't get to the net. And now it's sent up the other way, looking for Stone. Stone has taken a penalty. Marchand got hooked, and he'll draw a penalty. Tarasenko in for Marchand, that one just goes wide. And Backlund will touch up, as we'll see the second penalty of the game to Moncton. It'll be a hooking call against Mark Stone. Wichita technically 0 for 1 on the power play, but they only had a couple seconds on their first chances. They had immediately taken a penalty right off the face-off. So in effect, this is their first power play chance, and it'll be to get within 1. Weber. Back and forth with Pietrangelo. Weber has a big shot, decides to take a wrister from the point, and Schneider will knock that one down. When you have a shot as good and as hard as Shea Weber's slap shot is, sometimes just the threat of it is enough to part the seas. That's what happened there, and he got a more accurate wrist shot in. But Schneider was able to make the save. Good job on the penalty kill by Moncton to get it down. And now Wichita will have to regroup in their own end. Malkin works it back. Gaudreau. Pietrangelo got a pass at the point, but he was sliding backwards and slid a little too far and brought it out. Now Gaudreau will carry it back in. Over to Tarasenko. Can't get the shot. Gaudreau has a chance at it. Still can't get it to the net. Byfuglien is there. Tried to hand it off to Schneider, but he almost gave it away. He does give it away to Tarasenko. Tarasenko back to the point. Give and go chance there, and Schneider will pick that one out of the air and make the save. Fantastic chance there on the power play for Vladimir Tarasenko. The give and go with Pietrangelo had him alone in front, but Schneider made a great glove save. Good defensive zone penalty kill face-off win there by Moncton. Into the lead with them sending it up and down the ice. Now charging in on the rushes. Marchand sends it across for Johansson. A shot there by Eberle is gloved as well, and Schneider will hang on to that one. 30 seconds left in the Wichita power play. Kessler wins that one. Moncton will get it down again, and that'll kill some more time off the power play clock. Bringing it up is Jordan Eberle. Into the zone. Can't get around the defender. Gets it to Johansson, though. He got a lane. And a great save there by Schneider. Marchand to the point. Gets it back. Marchand centering pass. Hits off a stick. And that'll do it for the power play. Back to the point. Sending it in now. As they're back to 5-on-5. Marchand. Big one-timer over the top of the net. Carlson fighting over it in the corner. And Eric Carlson will win that battle and get it out. Stone chips it off the glass and sends it down. That'll get the penalty killers out off the ice. As Rask just about scored on himself right there. Good job by TJ Brody not to panic and keep that one out. Now Barkov bringing it in. Tried to send it to the point, but Johansson picked that off. Still being pressured by Barkov, but he's able to skid away and get it up ice to Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau's shot is picked off by Schneider as we'll enter the final 2.5 minutes of the third period. Some great looks on that power play by Wichita. They missed a few chances. Got robbed on a couple by Schneider. And they'll stay down 2 goals late here in the third period. Pasternak will bring it in. Heads towards the corner, drops it to the point. John Carlson for Chara. Chara for Carlson. Big shot. That one deflects, and that's just kept out. Rask did not see that deflection at all, but his positioning made the save. Now Gensel coming in. Drops it back to the point. Final minute of the third. There goes the goaltender to the bench. To the front, Van Riemsdyk. Now Muzzin. There's the line and shot. Deflects. Gets to Schneider. And he'll hang on. Six on 5, final 48 seconds of the third period. Moncton will control the puck off the draw. Chara tried to kill some time against the wall, but Tarasenko comes and digs it out. Big chance in front for Van Riemsdyk, and he's robbed by Corey Schneider. Tarasenko dug the puck out of the feet of Chara in the corner. Sets up Van Riemsdyk, who was all alone in front. But Schneider read the pass beautifully and got to it to make the save. Steen will come down. He had a chance at the open net, and he doesn't miss. Alexander Steen gets his second of the game. And the Moncton Cobras are well in position to take game 1 of this IFHL final. There have been 7 goals scored by the fourth lines for both of these teams. Steen has 2. Perry has 2. Larkin and Lucic. 2 for Larkin and 1 for Lucic. It looks like it'll be a battle of the depth forwards for both of these teams. At least that's how game 1 is played out. And Moncton ends up getting the advantage through game number 1. as they just have 20 seconds left to kill before they take the advantage in this championship series. Final 10 seconds. Larkin going for the hat trick. Schneider made that save. They'll work it back to the point. There's the shot by Weber. And that'll do it for game number 1. The Moncton Cobras jump out to an early lead. Wichita storms back. They jump up to another lead. And it looked like Wichita was going to have another chance to come back. But they shut it down in the third period after giving up a couple early. Alex Steen gets the open netter. And the Moncton Cobras will take a 1-0 series lead in the IFHL Championship Final. A big-time third period for the Whirlwinds there. They were down a heck of a lot in the shot totals. It was almost a doubling after 2. But they get, I believe, over 20 shots in that third period. Moncton held to less than 10. But it's not enough to come back, as Corey Schneider made some big saves in that third, gave up a couple as well. And the Cobras almost needed every bit of that 4-goal lead to hold on to in the third period. But they do it, and they will take the lead in the series as we take a look at the third star of the 3 stars. Unsurprising, all members of both teams' fourth lines fill out these 3 stars. Alexander Steen, a 4-point night for him. 2 goals and 2 assists. 2 goals of his own, and of course, assisting on both of the second star, Corey Perry's 2 goals. And Dylan Larkin's 3-point night gives him the 3rd star, as he and Milan Lucic scored a trio of goals on Wichita's fourth line. Moncton got some support from their big guns in this one, though. Tyler Sagan getting one, as well as the second and third lines pitching in offensively. Wichita largely a one-line team in this one, and it ended up being their 4th. Their defense will have to shore up heading into game number 2. Carey Price, of course, chased from this one after giving up 6 goals. We'll see if he returns for game number 2. But for Wichita, only their 2nd loss in these playoffs. They're also undefeated at home, which is where game number 2 of this series will take place. So we'll see you back in Wichita for game number 2 of the championship final.